Hi, you could call me Enas. I like to make Dota 2 hero suggestions. Today I'm covering Optilearren the Spotter. She is a ranged disabler, escape, initiator, and nuker. This means that she can hinder your opponent's ability to fight. She can get out of dangerous situations effectively. She can start a team fight or initiate a gank well, and she can deal high damage with her spells. Her first spell, Hardy Lasso, you target a 225 unit radius within 1,000 units cast range. This projectile is shot at 1,000 units per second. And so long as there is at least 2 units in the AoE, all units in the AoE will be stunned for 1.1, 1.4, 1.7, or 2 seconds respective to your level. They will take 70, 140, 210, or 280 magic damage, and are pulled to you 100, 200, 300, or 400 units. The mana cost of the spell is 100, 110, 120, or 130. And the cooldown of the spell is 19, 17, 15, or 13 seconds. Your second spell, Prime Target, you trigger a 225 unit radius again, up to 900 units cast range, and one random enemy hero within the AoE will take spell crits. This means that all spells that deal damage to them will do 30%, 40%, 50%, or 60% bonus damage. That target will also lose 2, 3, 4, or 5 second armor, all lasting for 4.5, 6, 7.5, or 9 seconds long. If the unit dies during this buff duration, the spell's cooldown is immediately refreshed, meaning you have a 100% uptime as long as you kill the target within the duration. The mana cost of the spell is 100, and the cooldown is 30, 25, 20, or 15 seconds. The Augmented Scepter upgrade of this spell is that you can alt cast the spell to allow yourself, or to teleport to the center of your targeted area, and if no enemy is within the AoE, the spell's cooldown is reduced by 10 seconds, making it a 5-second cooldown. Essentially, this turns into a blink. Essentially, a 1,000 or a 900 unit blink on a 5-second cooldown. If you want to use it that way. Your third spell, Spotter, has an active and a passive component. The active component makes it so the next 6 seconds of this buff, you are granted 30, 50, 70, or 90 bonus movement speed. Your range of vision is increased by radially by 50, 100, 150, or 200 units. Enemies that within your range of vision, and only your direct hero range of vision, are slowed by 25%, and the next 1 or 2 spells that would disable you are reflected at the caster as well, so they are also disabled. It will not do any damage to them, though. Only reflects the disabled part. The passive component of the spell is that you are granted night vision equal to 60, 70, 80, or 90% what your day vision would be. This includes your bonus from your buff. The mana cost of the spell is 80, and the cooldown is 30, 26, 22, or 18 seconds. The Autumn Shard upgrade of the spell is that you are granted flying vision during the duration of your active component of the spell. Your ultimate, Thorny Blindings, you activate it, and then you're granted a buff for 6 seconds. And anytime you come within 175 units of an enemy hero, you will stun them for 3, 3.5, or 4 seconds, and you will deal 350, 500, or 700 magic damage. Keep in mind, you can be amplifying all of that damage, the 350, 500, or 700, by the spell crits, if the target is affected. This can only apply once per cast to the same unit. The mana cost of the spell is 135, and the cooldown is 45, 35, or 30. Because you are a ranged unit, I made a secondary cast for this spell that makes it so you can target an enemy unit and run within range of affecting them with this spell, at no cost to you. The talent tree for Optilearren is level 10, you can get Hardy Lasso, projectile speed plus 400 units per second, or Spotted duration plus 2 seconds duration. Level 15, you can get Prime Target affects 2 units instead of just 1, or you get 35 more bonus move speed. At all times. At level 20, you can get 25 strength, or Spotter grants true sight in 600 units around you during the buff version of the spell. The buff duration. Level 25, you can get permanent Thorny Bindings on reapply cooldown of 4 seconds grace after the stun ends. This means that you will never have to cast Thorny Bindings again. It's always on you. However, you can only affect the same unit once every 4 seconds after the stun is done. Alternatively, you can get Spotter, the active component, grants you 7 armor and 30 magic resistance bonus for the duration. As far as stats, you start with 680 health, 339 mana, 44 to 52 damage and 2 armor. Your attack range is 600 and you have standard missile speed as well. You start with 22 int and grow 2 per level. You are an agility hero and you have 25 starting agility and grow by 3 per level. And you are a strength hero who starts with 20. Oh, I'm sorry, you're an agility hero your strength starts at 24 and your strength grows by 2.8 per level. You start with 310 move speed. And like I said, you have 2 armor. It says 1.5 here, but it rounds. Yeah, so that's Optilearren. So she's primarily supposed to be a scout. So she would be the one who runs high ground first. She would be the one who is like trying to find. It's like she's a scout. So she's searching for where the enemy is and getting information on them. She slows them once they're in their vision. She's really fast. She has good vision range. She can amplify all damage that you deal, except for obviously pure. Very good catch with a stun, a pull, and damage. Yeah, that's Optilearren. I hope you like her. If you have any questions, comments, critique, please leave them in the comment section. I will leave a link to Optilearren's Dota concept page in the doobly-doo. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you have a good day. Goodbye.